Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the first Yankees Avenue watch party for 2026, as it is, of course, opening day. Yankees-Giants. We got a 1-2 count on Trent Grisham. And that's one thing about Grisham you got to always give him, even if you knock him, is he works good ABs. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Grisham, first at-bat of 2026, he goes down swinging. Okay, it's official. The Yankees effed up. Should not have given him the qualifying offer. First pitch to Judge. Up and in. Whoa, blue. ABS, Cap. What are we doing? Inside, no! All good, Cap, all good. Judge down swinging. That's 2 strikeouts for Webb. Fly ball to left, not deep. Drifting over to the line. Coming over is Ramos, and that'll do it. So a 1-2-3 first inning to kick off the season for the Yankees. That is fine. First L of Netflix. Live ump cam. Not a fan. Freed. 4-pitch walk. Not ideal, my friend, but we'll manage. You feel good about 7, 8, 9 in the bullpen for the most part. Ground ball left side. Let's see what happens here. Caballero directly in front of the sun. On to second for 1. On to first. Pick that first by Rice. Not for the out. They did get 1 at second base, but nice pick by Ben Rice at first base. And I'll tell you, man, Boone's taking a look possibly. I don't think they got him yet. Keep going. So it'll be runner on first, 1 out. Force out for, or fielder's choice rather, for Chapman. The rise cut down. That is awesome. 2-0 Devers. Fly ball center field, not deep. Should be a can of corn, but there's actually, I don't know, there's hella sun, and it's going to drop. God damn. Grisham was shading his eyes from the sun. Ball drops in. Chapman goes to third. Single for Rafael Devers. Runners in the corners, 1 out. Yeah, it's good to be back, chat. It is good to be back. I mean, this is life now, yo. This is life. The 2-2. Swing and a miss! Let's go. Okay. Did my strikeout whistle play? Mentioning that it is indeed baseball. We have no freaking clue what's going to happen. Ground ball to the right side. Jazz, make a play, baby. Over to first. Okie doke. Let's go. So a little bit of trouble for Max Fried. But no harm, no foul. He gets out of it. Look at those numbers. I mean, they're showing on Netflix right now. A 944 OPS. Far and away the best OPS Stan has had as a Yankee. So, in the right center field, that could get down. Let's see what happens here. And that ball will. First hit for the Yankees in 2026 is a Giancarlo Stanton single into right center field. Runner on first, 1 out. Okie doke, let's go. Way to be, Stanton. All right, Stanton's cleats, though, are very more so like 2013 Big Poppy Franklin batting gloves! And Jazz gets plunked in the back by Logan Webb. Some are wondering if it was intentional. I'm just kidding. We got first and second, 1 out. Top of the second, no score. Here is Jose Caballero. And we talked about it on the Morning Yank Show. We talked about it a little bit in the pregame here. It's not the same old at shortstop. Volpe has competition. So this is a fascinating at-bat, fascinating month ahead for Caballero, who, remember, he was going to play winter ball in the Dominican. Ripped into left field, base hit. Now that won't score Stanton. That won't score Stanton. Oh, it will. Forgive me. I was wrong. That did score Stanton. It's an RBI single at the very least. Caballero's on second. Jazz moves to third. It's a 1-0 Yankee lead. Whether they give Caballero a single or a double on that, don't really care. But we're off to a good start for that very conversation of there is competition at shortstop this year. Ground ball up the middle, and that will score. Jazz actually is going to get through for a base hit. Jazz will score. Rounding third will be Caballero, and how about that, folks? How about that? We got a 3-0 Yankee lead. Good start for Caballero to begin the season. Good start for McMahon to begin the season. Let me hit my button. 3-0 Yankees. All right. And now there's a base hit in the left center field by Austin Wells. Let me get this clip up, but this is great. We'll do a full recap on what's happening here. We got first and second, 1 out, top of the second, Yankees lead 3-0. And now there's a drive. Right center field, it will be down for a base hit, extra bases off the wall, 1 hop off the wall in right center. McMahon scores, Wells scores, Grisham to third, 2-run triple for Trent Grisham, folks. Where's my button? Bang. We got a 5-0 lead, yo. I got so many clips to download. And here's Judge. Still only 1 out, by the way, so we can get a sac fly from Judge here and get a 6-0 lead. No matter what, we're obviously sitting pretty early. And again, this is all off of Logan Webb. I record the full game and I cut it into like a 10-minute highlight video. Many of you guys know that. And like that's my way of like consuming the game again to make sure I don't miss anything. Because like a lot of times I'll miss replays, like cool-ass replays, because I'm clip posting. That's not a strike. Tap it, Judge. Tap it. I don't know why Judge isn't using ABS. Strike 3 on Judge. That's fine, Cap. Shake it off. And of course, we do have a mic'd up segment. I will forgive it because Netflix has, I think, done a pretty good job so far. Does anybody want to guess the Yankee player that is mic'd up, by the way, if you're not watching along? Nice curve, Fried. Apparently not. It was outside. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 away. Fried with his second strikeout of the night. So here's the thing. This is nothing against Jazz. It's not at all against Jazz. It's not even necessarily anything against Netflix. Like, in theory, you think this would be a good idea. But it was a good idea in, like, 2012 when, like, social media was really coming up and you would hear people say, how will baseball grow the game? Pitch upstairs, 3-1 on Schmidt. Be like, oh, how do we grow the game? Well, like, we should mic up players. We have the technology to do it now. We should do this. We should do that. Like, all these ideas that, like, at one time seemed groundbreaking. Like, UmpCam at one point seemed like a groundbreaking idea. Like, let's do a live UmpCam. And then you actually realize this does nothing for me. If anything, it hurts the viewing experience. And in this case, like, I don't got a score bug. I'm hearing generic stories and comments about how much the team loves each other, which, even if they didn't love each other, no matter who the team is, that's what the guy who's mic'd up is going to say. Like, Jazz right now is gassing up Max Fried. They're asking about how great Max Fried is. That's great. I don't need to hear that, though. Like, I know how good Max Fried is. And he gets plunked. That's fine, though. Payback, just kidding. See, this is what I don't care about, but it's fine. I'm in a good mood. Yankees are up 5-0. Netflix has been pretty good so far, but we're racking up strikes. Now I'm getting Bert, his name's Bert Kreischer, who I know this guy. I don't know how to say his last name, but, like, I'm getting him on a boat. Those who have been around, you know how I feel about the pitch clock. I think it's good for baseball. It's one of Rob Manfred's, like, biggest W's. And it has sped up the game. I like it for the pace. But and Devers up the middle. Let's see what happens here. Caballero drifts over, was shifted properly, past second base, over to first. 1, 2, 3, inning for Max Fried. He is scoreless through 3, Chad. Let's go. Anyways, to wrap up that thought, I like the pace of play, the pitch clock and all that, but I don't like games being like 2 hours and 45 minutes. Like, before you know it, the game is done. Not talking about this game right now. Like, we're pacing all well and good. And this isn't an issue. It's actually a W for Major League Baseball. But I liked when games were always like 3.5 hours. Like when Yankees Red Sox, for whatever the reason may be, even when there wasn't like a juicy rivalry, they would always just be like 4 hours long. I liked that. First pitch to Caballero, inside, but called the strike. Oh, did he tap? I think we might have our first ABS. Did he tap? Well, we don't know because there's a mid-inning interview. Yes, I hear it. First challenge of 2026. First challenge in MLB history. Jose Caballero, top of the 4th, March 25th. And let's see what the verdict is here. Now, out of all the pitches to challenge on, there's been far more egregious ones that I've seen. Although that definitely looked like a ball, but it was confirmed to be a strike. So, my mistake. Now, with McMahon, he's fascinating. We've talked about this a lot. But his eye is really good. You look at his Baseball Savant page from like last year, just in general. He doesn't chase, and he hits the shit out of the ball. His average exit velo is ranked towards like up to like the topper echelon of the league, and he doesn't chase. I would say, like, you tell a blind man that hits the crap out of the ball and doesn't chase. I mean, that's a pretty good recipe for success. The problem is, though, at least entering this year, like going off of last year, he whiffs on pitches in the zone. So we'll see how that improves with like the new stance, the 3-2. Inside, let's go. Great at bat. McMahon so far, 2-run single and a walk. Ground ball, base hit right field for Wells. In the first and second base hole, McMahon advances to second. Wells is now 2 for 2 to begin the season. Judge with the low Jordan cleats. Also, I'm watching The Last Dance again. The 2-2. Tipped into the glove, strike 3. Judge goes down. He's 0 for 3 so far. It's all good, Cap. Shake it off, pal. Second strikeout of the night for Judge. Actually, it might be his third, to be honest. Oh my God, the Yankees can't hit with runners in scoring position. Pitch number 55 from Fried. Fly ball center field. Should be a can of corn. Yep. Grisham is under it, and he makes the play. 1 away. The sun, by now, is gone. Early in the game, that shit was blaring. Netflix, man, if not for the the things that I've mentioned that I hate across pretty much all national broadcasts, mid-game interviews, live UmpCam, they had that Burt guy in the frickin' river, mid-game. Like, that shit's whack. Knowing what we know how national broadcasts operate, I think this has actually been pretty good from Netflix. I like their score bug, too. Actually, I think that's a nice score bug. It's nicely placed, nicely sized. Heads up. So yeah, here's Jung Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. This is his second at bat. Grounded out to second. Fly ball left center field. Not deep. Grisham's under it. Very casual. 2 away. Now, I just want to keep mentioning some of these things that, like, maybe many of you guys, if you've been watching me, have heard me talk about, but some people maybe just are tuning back into Yankee baseball right now. Trent Grisham. So last year he had the hamstring injury, and his defense was eye test wise in large part because of the hamstring, and defensively with the analytics, his defensive metrics were worse than ever. I attribute that a lot to the hamstring injury. He also had some other like lower half stuff throughout the year. Anyways, he was talking a few weeks ago about how, and here's Helio Ramos, that he has a personal vow to get back to being an elite defensive center fielder. And he's healthy, which might just solve that issue right there. But I still consider him to be, I don't want to just throw out the word elite, because he's probably not elite. At one point he was, but he's not a bad defensive center fielder. And the metrics did say that last year, but a lot of people were using that and running with it, like, about the Grisham contract stuff, bringing him back. It's like, oh, and he's actually not a good defender. It's like, dude, that's not how that works. Like, there's nuance. There's things that are a part of why certain circumstances might be the case. Like, is Trent Grisham a bad defender? No, he just had a hamstring injury and lower body injuries that, no pun intended, was hamstringing his ability to play a good defensive center field. And now he's healthy. But I did like hearing from him. And here's Ramos in the right center field. That's going to get down. 2-out single for Helio Ramos. But anyways, I mean, I might just be a Grisham shill at this point, to be honest. People are just being such tool bags towards Trent Grisham, like Yankee fans, that it has me rooting for him even more than I already am by default. Pitch from Free. Ground ball to short. Let's see. Caballero's got it. We'll go to second for the force out and the third out. Inning over. 4 scoreless so far from Max Fried. First and third for Giancarlo Stanton. Nobody out. Yankees already lead 5-0. Been a very nice opening day so far. All I want's a little fly ball, yo. And now Stanton. Base hit. Center field. Ripped. Okay. 6-0 Yankees. That will score Cody Bellinger. Stanton now has 2 hits tonight. And that ball was smoked. All those hits. I would do the Bellinger single, Rice single, then Stanton. Jazz to the right side. Let's see. That will not be a double play if Jazz beats it out, which he does, and the ball gets away. That might score a run. Looks like it will. Ben Rice is coming in. 7-0 Yankees lead. The Yankees started to outsell the Giants at their own stadium, at the Polo Grounds, and then Giants owners, damn it, Judge! It's fine. I don't care. I didn't need him to strike out 4 times today, though. Like, because you know what it is? Like, I got a 7-0 Yankee lead right now. The first thing that's going to be mentioned to me when I walk in the office tomorrow is, oh, Judge 4Ks, though. He sure looks ready. We can't really make an analogy. Jazz, recover. Oh, wait, that was a line drive in the air. Jazz bobbled it and then recovered for the out. I thought that was a ground ball. Damn, what the hell was that? So it's one out. Chapman lines out. In between it a little bit, and it popped up. Yeah, the heel of the glove popped up, and then he just caught it bare hand. A fantastic opening day start. 6 1/3 innings pitched. Scoreless. 2 hits. One walk allowed. 4 Ks. One more time. 6 1/3 innings. 2 hits. No runs. 1 walk. 4 Ks. 86 pitches. Hell of a job. Hell of a way to start this season. Max Fried, round of applause. Very good. You can't rule anybody out. And Jake Bird, I mean, his stuff alone is enough reason to get excited. But even a guy like Paul Blackburn, which, like, do I think Paul Blackburn's really going to be that good? Like, no, but I can't doubt the Yankees in that regard. 1-2 count, Bird to Ramos, the pitch. Oh, wow, that slider was moving. 2-2. Oh! Ring him up. 1 walk. Nice pitch. Little slider inside that came back over the plate. Nubs it over to Jazz. Over to first. Inning over. Okay, very good, Bird. Just 2 batters, but so far so good. You'll hear me saying that a lot early on. Spider-Man music as the hold. Good catch. Hell yeah. And hey, speaking of hell yeah, Brent Hedrick strikes out Harrison Bader. A really nice looking slider. 1-2 count on Devers. CeCe's calling for the slider. Looks like Wells is too. He sets up. Hedrick throws. It is a slider, and Devers just pokes it out into center field, but guess who's right under it? Trent Grisham makes the catch. Awesome. Okay, so if we want to simply judge it by a scoreless inning, that's what Brent Hedrick did. Very good. Had a nice strikeout. There was a walk in there, as well as a Luis Ariz single, but I mean, scoreless innings W by default, but just getting Rafael Devers there, that's very promising. So, hey, just 1 game, but that's all we can comment on. That's all we got. We'll do it day by day. So far, so good for the bullpen. Jake Bird looked really good. Small sample size. Brent Hedrick, pretty good. Small sample size, but again, that's all we got for right now. So that's what we'll judge it all off of. What an opening day so far. Seeing the way Camilo Duvall was looking at WBC, that had me hyped up. And here we go, induces a ground ball, and Caballero boots it at shortstop. That's okay, shake it off. I'm annoyed because I want a smooth 1-2-3 for Duvall, and he just induced a nice, easy ground ball to Caballero. That is not going to be the norm. Caballero's a great defensive shortstop. Wash it. It happens. Although Cobb, I'm going to have to mention that on the morning Yankee show tomorrow. While I'm gassing him up, and they did a good start to his plan to take over Anthony Volpe's job. That's actually not a big deal. I wish it had to happen. More so, again, I just want Duvall to have a smooth inning. Fly ball to right. Decently hit, but Judge is under it. A fantastic opening night comes to a close. Yanks take game 1 of the season. What a perfect opening day. I mean, besides Judge's over 4 Ks, which again, nobody really cares. It just means you're going to hit 341 instead of 345. There really was not a, like, literally Judge's side, but truly, like, I'm not just making fun. Like, nobody cares. It's fine. Judge is Judge. Was this like a perfect opening day? I mean, this was a great start to the season. And, like, no matter what, you get a 7-0 win. Like, that speaks for itself. But the way it happened with, I mean, even Fried I can put off the side. Like, I know Fried is good. We all know Fried is good. What was the biggest W tonight, man? I mean, Caballero offensively looked good. McMahon, his at-bats were awesome. Wells had a couple hits. Stanton looked really good at the plate. But again, he's not a question just as health is. But like the bottom third of the order is the biggest X factor this year. And what a start this was for that conversation, because we got production out of the bottom third of the order.
Her body's going like September. She burns through the night like an ember. And all those things we try forgetting, I remember. But we say we all fine, we all fine.